I've been doing this a lot. Like the, you just get a piece of paper to touch your things with paper. Even though I'm about to touch all the things anyway, because I'm unboxing. These have been out here actually for at least a full day, so. I've made a lot of bottles. So, continuing along with our, we're building a NAS. Let's unbox what the hell we got. And wherever the fuck we got it from, I don't even know anymore. These are Best Buy packages. Those should be the hard drives. This is a very strangely closed. Wow, that's... There's my Ballistics RAM. 8 gigabytes of DDR4 3000. I'm not going to take it out and fondle it. It's just cheap RAM. This is a nice envelope. Be a shame if something happened to it. Oh, so just because I need things to talk about, I watched Sinners of the System, which is, if you've never seen Psycho-Pass, great anime. Second season sucked. But, because it wasn't done by the same crew who did the original season. And then they were doing a movie, and the movie was alright. But now the Sinners of the System is like a 3-part OVA. Hey, it's the free masks from Newegg. How many are in here? 5? I think there's 5 free paper masks. So, thank you Newegg for providing those. Anyway, Systems of the Sinners of the System. You don't have to watch the show to get the last one, which is one I watched yesterday. And it was the most incredible, visceral sounding thing I've ever watched. Like, whoever did the sound mix in that is a madman. It's like how I would do it if I assumed everyone had a set of Clips Heresy 4s in their living room with matching subs. It was ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right, here is, it's a good box actually. Oh look, it's an AMD Athlon. But am I touching the actual processor or is that under plastic? It's too shiny, it's gotta be plastic. Anyway, does this have a stock cooler? What? I was expecting like a larger stock cooler. I guess you get a tiny AF stock cooler. Here's the actual processor. You get a sticker. This is cheap, cheap, cheap. It's like 60 bucks. Look at it, oh baby. Oh, it's so small. You're so small. There's nothing even protecting the thermal compound on there. Wow, this weighs nothing. Is this what the processors of the future are like? They're just super efficient? Wow. Oh my god, is this an 80? Oh, I could put a Noctua fan on this. I have a Noctua fan that's going to fit this perfectly. Alright, well, I don't... Yeah, that's just exposed fucking... No. So, processor, RAM, cooler. I'm going to upgrade the cooler to a Noctua fan because I fucking have one! 2 of them, actually. What's this, then? Oh. If you're building a computer, I highly recommend you pick some of this up. Pasta. You're going to be doing all the links for this, baby. It'll be around the same time. What the fuck? What am I looking at here? Hold on. Hold, please. Daddy's working, sweetheart. Daddy's working. Okay, I think I need to cut down the front. Write down the label. Which I can't look at. Because my name and address are on it. Boom! Yeah, that's a weird-ass box. And you know, my granddaddy was a die cutter. Which I haven't said that in a couple episodes. And this is what he would do. He would design it how to make like a... That's a great box for shipping hot sauce. Like, can we just take a moment? I can't open the flaps because my address and name and everything are, but that's like... This is all one giant cutout piece specifically for the transport of 3 bottles of hot sauce. And this hot sauce... I was advised to get, because it's great, and the guy goes through like 12 at a time, and I'm like, alright, fine. Crybaby Craig's. He said I would have to buy it on their website. Actually, it's JDM Watt said to get this. He said I'd have to buy it on their website, and they do have it on their website, but it's also on Amazon. And fuck it, I'm not giving my credit card information to another company. I don't need it. If they had a PayPal checkout, I would have done that. Because I think there's actually probably more fees with both. Anyway, I bought a 3-pack. I forget how much it was. It was cheap, like 18 bucks. So Crybaby Craig's habanero and garlic hot sauce, handcrafted in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So we'll have to disinfect everything I'm touching. Good analogy is to pretend everything you're touching is raw chicken. That's how you have to deal with Corona. Just assume everything you're touching is raw chicken, and you wouldn't want to touch your face after touching raw chicken. Nice. So I only have to open up one of these. There's 6 identical products. It's 3 boxes. I had to do 3 orders on Best Buy. Pasta, if you want to link to Best Buy, you can. Otherwise, just link them to Amazon, because I'm sure these are on there, but they're not going to be as cheap. Plus, I needed them fast, and Amazon will not deliver these because they're not essential. And Best Buy is just like, hey, we're just Best Buy. We're just going to keep doing our normal operations. Because nothing they sell is essential, essentially. 14 terabyte single drive Western Digital Easy stores. So now this is one of 6 of these that I bought. And I'm going to be shucking them. Now, if you don't know what shucking means, it means I'm going to be ripping the drives out of these externals. These are external enclosures, like USB hard drives. But there is a drive in there. And according to JDM What, all Western Digital hard drives, in general, the actual spinning disks, above 8 terabytes. I've never kicked that like that. Oh, great. That's why DMS conjured up the bad luck. All spinning disk Western Digital hard drives above 8 terabytes are officially enterprise level drives. None of them are the cheap shit. None of them are the cheap shit. Because at that size, they can't go cheap or they'd fail. So they just are all enterprise level. So we're going to find that out. Now, I don't need, obviously, the power bricks or anything, because I'm going to be ripping them apart. But these are wonderful things, by the way. These are 12 volt, 1.5 amp. I'm going to have 6 of them, and these are great for LEDs. Like just LED lights, powering LED things. So we don't need any of this. JD Watt says there's a 5-minute method he's going to show me to shuck them out of this. So it's a hard drive in a box. And the box has USB, SS, 3 point whatever with the extra power input. There's your Kensington lock. It's got a decent amount of actual airflow. And you can just see the drives just sitting in there. And how do you get this apart? See, that's what I'm going to ask him. I'm sure there's no screws exposed. I'm sure it's one particular way you like do this and you pull this, and then it's just going to be, I'm just going to get the hard drives out. I'm here to get your hard drives out. I don't need to even look at this shiny black piece of shit plastic. In fact, the yard sale is going to be coming up. I'll probably just sell the bulk of the actual shells that I'm going to shuck. But then I have to give up the 12 volts. All right, I'll give up the 12 volts if it sells. Because if you do have an extra hard drive and you want an enclosure, you can put any hard drive back into this. And then you'll have an extra hard drive. So imagine what I just unboxed. Now multiply that 5 more times, and that's what's in there. And I may end up buying another 2. Those are $250 a piece on Best Buy. For 14 terabytes, that's that many. That's a lot of terabytes, because this is 100 terabyte. This is 100 terabytes, 10 terabytes. However, each side has its own RAID array, and there's 2 redundant 10 terabyte drives, which means you're taking away 20 on that side and 20 on that side. So that's 40 terabytes automatically gone, and they're not actually 10, they're 9.1, which means I have 52 total terabytes usable out of the 10 terabytes. However, according to JDM What and Unraid, if I have 6 14 terabytes and I put double redundancy, I could take 2 of those 14 terabytes and they are just redundancy. The other 4 14 terabytes, which would total 28 and 28, be 56. Whoa. Yes. 56 terabytes. And it'll actually give me 56. It won't be like when you get a 10 and it's actually 9.1. You get a 14, and the way that Unraid deals with it, it would be 14. Which I've not had that ever in my life, where an actual, like a 10 terabyte is actually 10 usable terabytes. So it'll actually be, with only 6 drives, and double redundancy, and only 6 drives instead of 10, it'll be more usable space than that. And then I might just get another 2 and then just start downloading everything gigantic. So that's this unboxing. I'm going to go move things into the other apartment now and then continue working on the computer and... oh God. Oh God.